slow that guy down.
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just keep slinging it. It's complete to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Canes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Trying play action. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
It's just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score.
Miami 7, West Virginia 0.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Mountaineers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Back to throw, it's Lay. Gets it out quickly. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Power football with the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Fires complete on the crosser. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll give it to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Colorado went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Buffs in a statement win if there ever was one. All that speculation all week, and now we know. We haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Second down, they'll go to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll go to the counter play. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Canes come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Working that left side now. There he goes. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Canes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. only 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And he needed every little bit of strength to somehow sneak that over the crossbar. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Lay. Finds the big tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The lone back's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Makes a catch at the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pulled and fired complete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Richard.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Listen, at this point, at the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Pulls it in. It's Turner. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Floats it out in space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Hauls it in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. They'll run play action. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
The Mountaineers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. They're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. The RPO, it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw again. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. On target over the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. He caught it! Touchdown, Kings! And that one will give him the lead.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for a man. It's Lay. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted for the 11th time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. Direct snap. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking to fire. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense out.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. by 7 over Purdue.
Shakes off the defender.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Hands it off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. To the air, it's Lay. Fires to the right. He's got it. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Scanning the field, it's Lay. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. to the air on first down. Works the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Can't get him to the ground. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Second down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Kick is in the air. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. Escapes the sack. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The play action fake. Got out of trouble and throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. Got his man. Open space at the 25. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Out of the backfield, he's open. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Here's a heat. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.